Okay, well, I've been writing about this rainy season for the longest, and now I'm stuck in my room. I've been writing about it. I have no electricity, so there's nothing to do. In London, what do? You go inside and you're like, well, you know, there's too much traffic, I'm not going to work. What else? Like, well, I can't get a cab because every cab is, even at the extortionate rates, you can't get a cab when it's raining. What else happens in London? All the buses are sweaty and smelly and swarty, and everyone smells like wet dogs. And everyone's packing to get in. What else happens? Well, lots of umbrellas. Well, there's no umbrellas here. But most of all, you shut up inside. If you're at work, you wait until it stops. If you're on the underground, you think, I'm going to catch a black cab when I get out, F the costs. Or if you're fortunate, you're at home and you just think, well, let me turn on the colour gas or whatever and sit in front of the idiot box or the internet. Or right now, I'd be on my, what would I be playing? I don't know, maybe my Xbox. Yeah, not 360, not PS3. I've got a slew of games I still haven't played or even clocked on the Xbox. I'll just wire that up and get to it. But I don't know. In the village and there is no electricity. I've got literally reams of books I can read on my laptop. Comics I've downloaded, stuff to sort through, reports to write, job descriptions to do, but there's no electricity. And there's nothing else to do. There is nothing to do. I've just got to wait out the storm, and when it stops raining, by that time it'll probably be time for me to have a shower, and then I just wait again till about 8-9 o'clock for supper, and that's it. And if I can actually make this focus on something so you can see what I'm seeing. It actually feels quite liberating to talk to someone. The battery is fast running out, but such is. So I'm standing here by the roof, by the doorway that I've closed, and just looking at the rain. And it reminds me of when I was in Jamaica in the 70s. I'd never seen rain like this in England. I probably wasn't alive long enough to know what real rain was like anyway. But I remember just sitting on the porch, on the veranda, and my cousins or whoever I was with just making paper boats, and the rain had come up so high you just set them off and watch them. At least you had that entertainment. Now I don't even know how to make a paper boat, number one. Number two, although the rain is thick, the ground is porous, so it's not coming up high, so they wouldn't sail anyway. And number three, I'm here by myself. So I don't know where the children were. Brian, Junior, Caleb, Kennedy, they've gone somewhere. I don't know. The weather was spectacularly amazing earlier. It started off looking like this, and indeed it did rain, but when all the agolis, eagles, came out, that was amazing. And I tried to film it until the camera was overexposed. But now this is the same day, just like amazing rain, and I was just there reading across the way in the living room, and then I heard the foreboding sound of thunder, and I heard the sound of the rain in the distance, and I Ran out, grabbed my clothes off the line and ran inside and locked the door, and then the rest you can read. But the funny thing is, I still don't miss London. I don't want to go back because I just know what it's like there. It's not nice. I just wish I had something to do here. Just some electricity to do something. I don't even have the sounds that I listen to listen to. No crickets, no grasshoppers, no birds. The sounds of people riding by on their bikes, or children in the distance, or I don't know, like the sound of the earth breathing or anything. It's just this. What's the time now? It's just 5:30. The evening will go pretty quickly. It'll probably rain for another 3 hours, so won't stop till about 8. And the worst thing about this rain is that there's no TV. My TV is the campfire or compound fire that everyone sits around. Certainly me and Mose, Martin and I, we sit around the fire, and I just find myself meditating and what's the word? Exorcising demons in the fire, and just thinking things through and thinking things out. And I could literally do that for hours without saying a word, without speaking to anyone. And that's what I miss the most. When it rains, we can't get a fire, so I've just got to be this even more antisocial hermit and just stay in my room. I've managed to make a, what do you call it, a light bulb out of my torch. I've used one of my spare padlocks to use it as a hook to hook it onto the line that's in my room, which is behind me. But it's not, it's too dark all the same. It's actually quite liberating speaking to someone or something in the vain hope that someone will sit through how many minutes so far? Probably 10 minutes by the time I shut up, of me verbal diarating. Diarating is a word I've learned here. That's what the livestock do. Diarating. Well, thanks for listening, and yeah, stay tuned. This is Brian, formerly of Boogie Down fame, now Ultra Magnetic Anderson, signing out. Peace.